Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum didn't really go anywhere today, unfortunately, so the situation is still unchanged. Unfortunately, can't really give you any new info here. We are still dealing with a structure in which this wave 4 probably, well, I shouldn't say probably, but there's one in one likely scenario this wave 4 bottomed on Saturday the 13th of April. We have enough waves to the downside to consider it complete, and it reached the 100% extension level. So basically an ideal target, yeah, an ideal target for a C wave in wave 4. However, the only thing is we don't see at this stage any strong confirmation of a low in place, other than that the correction itself could be completed. But just because we have enough waves, it doesn't mean that the correction really is over, okay? There is no low without a 5-wave move to the upside. We need that first, and that 5-wave move needs to go above resistance. Unfortunately, this move up would be enough, but it's not in 5 waves. That's the problem. So what I need to see is now the next larger degree. So I need to see these 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that 5th wave should reach 3,769, and the 3rd wave should reach 3,620. Higher is always possible, but those are sort of the next, let's say, parameters that need to be reached, the next milestone targets that need to be reached to basically validate the yellow scenario in which the wave 4 already bottomed, and the wave 5 can take us then to $4,000 plus. But overall, this is just corrective sideways action. The market hasn't made up its mind yet. And if this is the yellow count, then this 5-wave move up seems to be unfolding as a diagonal pattern, which means the 3rd wave is an ABC structure. Makes sense, because if we go to the 30-minute chart, you can see that this move up, not this move, this move here, looks a bit like an ABC structure to the upside. So could be an A wave, so A, B, C, and A. The B wave pullback hasn't started yet, or at least if it has, it's not very clear yet. B wave pullback could find support in this region. Let's just adjust that area. This is really just a micro support area. And in this scenario, we are dealing with a B wave pullback. Might have started, not very clear yet. We have a little bit of a local downtrend here since this Sunday top that formed around $3,200, but it needs to go down a little bit lower. I'd say at least to 3,069 to really confirm that this is the B wave pullback. And as long as it's holding that $2,934 level, the next wave up could be a C wave, and then also complete that 3rd wave. And then we can still get a 4th and a 5th. Important to keep this scenario at least a reasonable assumption. The price needs to hold above 2,934, and there's a clear invalidation point for this microstructure, always very important to know. And that's here at $2,865. That's the invalidation point, you could say, and that level really needs to hold. The problem is, obviously, whenever we're dealing with corrective price action of a low, we can't confirm yet that a low has formed. It's just moving and boring sideways action. Now, in an alternative scenario, which is the white count, which isn't necessarily less likely. I mean, it just means we need to see some evidence either way, right? I mean, you can see the red and the green lines here. The market is just moving in a range. So a break to the downside, especially below the Friday low, would confirm the white count. And a break higher, especially a break above 3,300, which is the Monday high, would confirm the yellow count. What I want to say is that this B wave, so obviously in the white count, we're tracking here an A, B, C, that B wave might actually still be unfolding as a triangle. So a triangle pattern could be unfolding there, A, B, C, D, E. We only see back-to-back corrective price action here. So I just want to mention it could turn into a triangle, but I keep you updated until we see a little bit more price action, a few more waves that would confirm a triangle. Nothing changes. So we just need to be patient, watch the levels, please pay attention to the support region. As long as that's holding, the next targets of wave 3 and 5 could be reached, but it is still very much, looks a bit demotivated. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.